Well, Wednesday is the fourth Republican primary debate right here on News Nation. But before he takes the stage, Governor Ron DeSantis is in South Carolina, home of his rival for the GOP nomination, Nikki Haley. She was once the governor there as well. Here joining us to weigh in is Mark Lotter, former special assistant to President Trump and chief communications officer at America First Policy Institute. Mark, great to have you. Thank you for being here.
Good to see you.
So let's start with this debate last night between Newsom and DeSantis, if we can. I would say not too many major surprises. Overall, the governing approaches they presented were consistent with their records. Do you see that conversation as significantly hurting or helping either political figure?
Well, I really don't see what the upside is for either of them. Neither of them, I think Gavin Newsom had it right. Neither of them are going to be their party's nominee in 2024. So what were they doing? If you like radical progressive policies, move to California. If you don't, move to the free state of Florida. It's a pretty either or choice, and people can judge for themselves. I mean, it made for good television, but I'm not sure if it did anything to help Ron DeSantis politically in this campaign. And maybe if you want to look ahead to 2028, but a lot of things will change between now and then.
They certainly will. We can count on that. So for DeSantis, he not only has the former president to contend with, but also Nikki Haley, who's seen her support grow. As DeSantis hits the campaign trail, we're monitoring that. What does he need to do to move that momentum in his direction?
Well, I don't think there's anything any of them that can do. I mean, Donald Trump is up 50 points in the national average. He's up 40 points in Iowa. He's up about 40 points in New Hampshire. So the first two states there, I really don't think anyone on that debate stage can do anything to stop the momentum that Donald Trump has. The only thing you can position yourself for is possibly, if you're Nikki Haley, maybe for the vice presidency. If you are Ron DeSantis, maybe for 2028 or something else. But this thing is basically a done deal right now when you look at these polls, and nothing is changing.
So, as you know, and looking forward, News Nation is hosting the next Republican presidential debate on Wednesday. We've heard from all of these candidates before in similar forums. How would you advise them to use this airtime to their greatest advantage? What would you say?
I would say think ahead. Whether you're Nikki Haley and you want to be the vice president or in the cabinet, or if you're Ron DeSantis and you're looking to position yourself for 2028, 2024 is done. So what you're going to be debating is really your political legacy and whether you even have a future in the Republican Party, in an America First Party, either this November or in 2028 and beyond.
So Chris Christie calling on Nikki Haley and other GOP hopefuls to go after Trump by name, saying just last night that, quote, he's not Voldemort. Haley's tried to toe a fine line, calling Trump the right president at the right time. Do you think she should change her messaging? Based on your previous comments, it sounds like if you're talking about her legacy, what would that best be?
I think you want to talk about the successes of the administration. You can talk about the successes you had as UN ambassador or as governor of South Carolina, but I wouldn't take a direct aim at Donald Trump. It's not going to work. And let's just, throw the Voldemort, magic wand out there. Even if it did work and you were able to attack Donald Trump and win, you're then going to turn around and ask for those supporters to then support you. It just doesn't make any sense. The math doesn't work.
All right. Well, we'll see how this all plays out. We can't count on much, but we can count on twists and turns. Mark Lotter, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.